That's right, we're gonna review Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children? I think that's the name of it.
Look after them, Jake.
I promise.
There's a new world coming.
Anyways, we're here in Kyle's bedroom. I saw a little bit different location than normal. We got done, just finished shooting a new project. That is a secret, apparently. But you can expect that soon. Anyways, I saw Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
I did not.
He did not. So let's get into it. We want to do a little bit of your expectations
what I
for
was
this
expecting.
movie.
I expected new guy in town. I expected the main person to be just like, here's everybody. Here's things that happen. Here's what people do. This is their temperament. This is what wacky, quirky things happen. And then them having some weird power that saves everybody at the end.
That's not too far off.
Really?
The beginning, the first part.
That was literally completely off of tropes.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty straightforward story. It's basically, and a lot of people were billing it as Tim Burton's X-Men, which a little bit. I guess first off, Tim Burton hasn't done a lot of good stuff recently.
You don't say.
I think he has slightly redeemed himself in my eyes with this movie. This was the best Tim Burton movie I've seen in years. It's not amazing. It's not an incredible movie, but I would say it's a good movie. It's a fun movie unless you've read the book it's based on. Because my girlfriend has read the book first. She was astounded. She's like, it's not even close. They should say inspired by the book because it's literally not even close. If you like the book, you're probably not gonna like this movie very much. But I didn't read the book. I didn't give a shit about the book. I thought it was lovely. I thought it was good. It was fun.
Was there like a character who was shunned to like society?
Shunned to
like,
society?
Yeah, like there always seems to be a character who's like shunned by society in some way.
No, well, yeah, a little bit. The main character, he ends up going to this. He's a bit of an outcast, and he like goes to counseling and stuff, and then ends up finds this home because his grandfather was in it when he was younger, and his grandfather told him about it, but his grandfather, like everybody told him that his grandfather was making up stories and that didn't actually exist. But it's a pretty clever premise how they do it. I really like the idea, without getting into spoilers, of the way these enclaves of these weird kids work. Like they have a caretaker kind of that like watches over them and essentially like loops time, so they live the same day over and over again. That's not really a spoiler.
What? Okay, I'm just like, wait, does that?
Yeah, it's very strange, but I think it works and it's interesting.
Does time progress for everybody, or does it in reloop just for them?
They have a location where they can they loop time in their location, but the world goes on like normal. But then they restart the day. Wait,
I know,
it's kind of spoilers,
I'm just thinking of like Earth's rotation at some point.
Yeah,
I'm thinking too much about it.
You're thinking too much about it. But I think the thing the movie really did well was it really focused on. It was fun for one. It's a fun adventure movie of kids with weird superpowers doing cool superpower stuff in interesting ways because they're kids with really weird superpowers. And I also really liked that. A lot of the effect, it reminded me a lot of like Tim Burton's older stuff with some of the physical practical effects. There's a scene where these people turn into these creatures without spoiling anything, and it really reminded me of something from like Beetlejuice, to where they're like, the eyes, eyes bulging, and it was really cool. And then like if you were watching, it had genuinely creepy moments like that. This is probably the creepiest Tim Burton movie I've seen in a while that really like captured that like the off-puttingness of some of the stuff the stories he tells and the way he tells them. So I thought that was really cool. Downsides is I thought it could have been about 20 minutes longer. It should have been. It was 2 hours long, or a little under 2 hours. I think it could have been 2:20.
Oh, you were expecting them to elaborate more.
I think what they needed, because the third act, I love the first two acts. The third act is a little clunky and a bit of a mess.
Is it too sped up?
Yeah, and it's just run. And if there were an extra 10 minutes in the beginning to like kind of spend a little more time meeting the characters and learning more about them to be a little more invested, and then an extra 10 minutes at the end so that it didn't all just seem like a big fucking tumbleweed of mess, I thought it would have been even better. But as it was, I still really liked it. I would recommend going and seeing Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Tim Burton, because it's a fun movie. So yeah, we got Battlefield Earth coming out this Friday.
Oh boy.
Oh, spoilers. We review Battlefield Earth, and it is a doozy. Also, we got a little secret project that is coming out soon. Again, I kind of wasn't what we were talking about that. So
a little something for you people out
there.
But
that's the 80s in the room was
maybe
a little bit of
I'm in 80s clothes? I didn't know that.
But anyways, until next time, keep watching movies, especially Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, because it's pretty good.